During the ESPN broadcast of the Golden State Warriors and the Memphis Grizzlies, former NBA player and former Golden State Warriors head coach Mark Jackson, in his role as ESPN analyst, was oddly critical of his own employer, ESPN, saying that they were just far too pro Golden State and too biased in their coverage of Golden State Warriors. I'm guessing he's basically saying since this season. Um, he said, quote, "I'm watching TV promoting Wednesday's game, Portland at Golden State, and then tonight's game, Memphis at Golden State. And the commercial says, who's it going to be? Dre, Clay, Steph, KD. Who's going to go off tonight? Grizzlies, Warriors. Okay, are you kidding me? Let's show some respect to the opposition. Whether it's Damian Lillard, whether it's CJ McCollum, whether it's Marc Gasol, Mike Conley, there's more to pump up a game than four players from a particular team. When I was coaching the opposition's team, I ended the pregame meeting with that commercial by our own very own ESPN. And it's interesting. He works for ESPN. So for him to criticize ESPN means, to me, it's kind of personal. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility to say that Mark Jackson probably resents being fired by that team, the organization. He put together generally that team. He put together that initial team that won 70, more or less. He put together that team that won 73 basketball games during the regular season. He's the one that put together that team that won the championship in 2015. Okay, even though he was no longer the head coach, he was there when that team sucked. Okay, before I had to deal with all of you damn Warrior fanboys, before all of that shit, you know what I'm saying? He was the one who helped to make all those moves that brought that team to the NBA championship. And to have Steve Kerr take the reins of that team and be given all the credit, I know that it has to burn him. Okay? I know it does. And he's right. I mean, I've never seen a team, even the Bulls, okay? Even with Michael Jordan, Jordan was, like, I'm trying to think of all the playoff series that the Bulls played in. I can't remember one where it was all the hype was only about Jordan. Sometimes I do remember, I'll say this, sometimes like if Michael was playing against the Knicks, yeah, they'd mention past performances against the Knicks, 54-point Memorial Day game, the 55-point comeback game, 51-point con man game, I remember different things like that. 50 points, I think he scored at the Garden. What was that, his first game? Was it the first game of the 86-87 season, I think it was? So, yeah. There, sometimes it could be a little bit individual with Michael, but for the most part, it was always about Pippen, Jordan, Horace Grant, Pippen, Jordan, Rodman, going against the opposition. They would mention Patrick Ewing. They'd mention John Stark's defense. They'd mention his tenacity. They would mention Reggie Miller's clutch ability and his outside shooting. They'd mention Rick Smits and his fabulous jump shot and his decent post game. They would mention Larry Johnson, just the strong game that he had overall before the back injuries. They'd mention Alonzo Mourning, his tenacious defense. They'd mention Glenn Rice being possibly the best premier shooter of his era. They'd mention all of these guys. Like, how do you guys think I know so much about the NBA history? You think it only become because I just read a fucking book? It comes from the fact that analysts back in the day, especially the great Hubie Brown, taught us things when we listened and watched these games. Today, you get none of that. You get just cheerleading. And it's sickening. Let the game sell itself. Stop trying to sell these players. That's what's wrong with sports now. People are always trying to sell a product and trying to swindle you instead of just trying to, give you or sell the product. So I agree with Mark Jackson 100%. Though I know Joe Bud won't.